CDEC with
I don't know. You could call him. I suppose you can call him Wind, just for the time being.
Okay, that's an easy one. This is the way to go. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, it makes the most sense. Overall, I think EHOME had a rather well-rounded draft. CDEC's lineup is a bit unusual since their late game is pretty, let's be honest. I mean, they really have to win the laning stage rather convincingly.
Dazzle and Broodmother, you've got the Spiderlings to do physical damage like that and maybe take down the AA. Is this going to be first blood? XZ, he's got Sport Spiderlings, he finishes off the AA. That's a really well played and well timed move.
Even going for a bit of harassment to Garda. Garda does have Shadow Grave though.
ZYF, from 100 to 0 in one Shadow Wave. The Spiderlings amplifying, or, well, it has to be the dogs here. It has to be the original plan. Inflame mid. He knows the stun's gone. I thought he was TPing out, but TP's coming in. He had a TP there.
Just not enough in the end. And RTK, is there silence on Shiki? Yep, he just killed it up. But they probably don't have enough damage to kill him.
With a Sonic Wave, they definitely do. The TP's cancelled there, and EHOME are getting dismantled here. Lane by lane. Broodmother lane starts winning. Nightstalker lane starts winning. Queen of Pain lane starts winning. EHOME have to shuffle everything up. They're going to try and move heroes around to find the more advantageous matchups. Or I guess the less
Flame's going to die bot lane. I mean, there's a DD. Nightstalker. Goodbye.
2 hits and he's gone.
E-Blade, or both, that is. Going for the quick burst and then blinking out instantly. But CDEC, they're getting a bit impatient. They haven't completed the AC yet, but they are grouping up on bot lane. And really trying to maybe force a BKB charge out of RTK, but
dropped it low. He might die. Yeah, he dead. Gem is dropped. Ember Spirit comes in with a sleight of fist onto the Gen creeps. XZ wants to try to take the gem. He jumps in onto the Ember Spirit. Doesn't get the silence down. Okay, now he does. Finger of Death will finish off that Broodmama. But the Dogs is down. Ember Spirit has to buy back into this fight. Remnants forward. Shiki slowed down and has the chilling cold feet applied to him. Yules from Inflame. Ember Spirit's looking to go even further forward. Another good sleight of fist to the chains, but Q has already sent back his teammate. Aggressive play there. Who ends up getting the gem in the end of all that?
The MVP for CDEC. Although XZ on his Broodmother has been also doing a lot of work.
Well, they're going
to blow RTK again.
They're going to fight DDC. Orchid up, silence, the Sonic Wave catching in flame during the BKB. The wall goes down. It's going to make a couple of illusions here. But it looks like CDEC are just waltzing through this fight.
Shiki, no, he's got
Aegis. He's going to pop. So just baiting it as much as he can from EHOME. As Inflame, Yules, Requiem is on cooldown, so he can't really do too much in that sense. As Shiki is clutched up in those searing chains and dropped pretty low. Just doesn't die here. He's graved up, he's healed, he's kept alive. No racks have fallen. CDEC win a fight at tier 3. Where are the Spiderlings? Where are the minions? Where's the army? What is there to finish it off? It's only, what, 2 or 3 minutes old? So the MKB is great time. Blink in, aggressive, they're going to find Inflame. Instantly dies and there's no buyback left for him. This is going to be a lane of racks. ZYF and RTK, they're going to be the main stalwart defenders here, trying to hold back CDEC as they pressure into this base. Melee Rax is down. RTK just waiting out the silence, not popping BKB or anything just yet. ZYF battling it up against Shiki. The grave goes down onto the Nightstalker though. The wall lands. RTK now, what's your plan? Where do you go? What do you do when you're getting right-clicked down by aggressive? There's Queen of Pain ripping him to shreds. ZYF pops the Manta and backs himself up as Chen's Thunder Lizard takes down the ranged Rax. Oh no, ZYF hexed. Does he have a remnant? Does he have a route out of this?
Yeah, Lion sacrifices himself for the greater good. RTK, they just keep fighting with Dazzle in the back lines, constantly healing them up. And it's so potent that being able to send one hero back and then grave him so he always gets it out. And AA, there's nothing he can do about it. Mega kill streak onto the Broodmother. Nice vacuum overall. Does he have a Manta Star in 1 second? There we go.
Yes, he does. He also has a Remnant in the base, so it'll be just fine. Now, AA finishes off his Aghanim, so he's got that. But I was going to mention, Dazzle and Chen, you know, both healers, both usually very, very weak to the Ancient Apparition, regardless of what period.
Once again.
No buyback left for the Ember Spirit, and that might just be game. 90 seconds without ZYF. Actually, let's have a look at that. Yeah, he needs another. Wait. Yeah, he needs another 660 gold. There is no way.
Yeah, that should be game. After long last CDEC do manage to break the base. And EHOME, I think they got caught so many times by those blink ups towards the high ground. Preemptively.
The preemptive surge there from RTK. He's so scared about his Shadow Fiend getting jumped on again. But now we see the jump. The BKB from Inflame, the surge. But they're not going to get it this time. Sonic Wave will fly across RTK and Inflame. The vacuum. Who's going to drag back in? Just Shiki. The Night Stalker there getting caught down. Instead, YF looks for the sleight of fist. Searing Chains. Revenant back into 2. The Requiem countering a couple as the Ice Blast hits onto the Night Stalker. Queen of Pain is already dead. As X said, the Broodmother makes for the hills and hides in the trees. There is reveal. There is something spotting him out. Or not.
He manages to blink. Oh, did he dodge the Impale there?
It looks like he dodged the Impale, but not the Searing Chains. But ranks have fallen, and that's mega creeps now that EHOME have to deal with.
Yeah, even buyback coming up there from the Night Stalker. That was a bit unnecessary, but they got what they came for.
GG.
And they know it's over. EHOME called GG after 48 minutes. CDEC become one of the very few teams that I've seen actually winning with Broodmother. With a heavy early game aggression lineup. And EHOME made it a bit too easy for them with those pickoffs. And RTK with a few questionable plays, but in the end, really props to CDEC. I think all of their players did exactly what they needed to.
CDEC have played against EHOME twice before in a best of 3 and a best of 1, and have won all 3 games. So they 2-0'd EHOME in January, and then 1-0'd them in January. They haven't played since then, but that was late January, 29th. But EHOME still can't